Hey guys, this is Forced Recon Logic, and today I tell you how the new Google Nexus 4 matches up against the reigning king, the iPhone 5. As all of you probably know, Google has released their new entry into the mobile world, the Google Nexus 4, and it is said to be directly competing with, of course, reigning champion and most popular, the iPhone 5. Today in this video, I'll be telling you how the Google Nexus 4 is able to fare when matched up against the iPhone 5. To begin with, I must first admit that the Google Nexus 4 is coming into the game with some pretty impressive credentials as compared to the iPhone 5. For example, when we take a look at the screen, we see that the Google Nexus 4 has a screen resolution of 768 by 1280, and of course with the bigger screen resolution comes a decrease in pixel density, so in turn the Google Nexus 4 has a PPI of 320. On the other hand, the iPhone 5 has a screen resolution of 640 by 1136 and a PPI of 326. So as we can obviously see here, the Google Nexus 4 is more than capable of being able to hold up its own in the screen real estate part of things. Next, we take a look at the internals. When we take a look at the Google Nexus 4, we can clearly see that the Google Nexus 4 is running the Qualcomm Snapdragon 1.5 GHz quad-core processor, as well as 2GB of RAM. And when we take a look at the iPhone 5, we see that Apple has chosen to stick with their A6 processor for the iPhone 5, which is clocked at 1.3 GHz. And on the other hand, the iPhone only has 1GB of RAM as compared to the Google Nexus 4. So again, when we see the internals of the Google Nexus 4, we see that it is more than capable of holding up its own against the iPhone 5. Next, we take a look at the final stress test, the camera. Both the Google Nexus 4 and the iPhone 5 have a rear-facing camera that is 8 megapixels and capable of shooting in 1080p Full HD. While on the other hand, their webcams are both capable of shooting in 720p, but the Google Nexus 4 has a webcam that is 1.3 megapixels as opposed to the iPhone 5's 1.2 megapixel camera. So guys, I really can't say much about the Google Nexus 4, but I can tell you that it does have some pretty impressive credentials as compared to the iPhone 5. But remember guys, all the things that I've told you today are only on paper. I can't really tell you much about the build quality difference between the two devices. But the Google Nexus 4 does come with quite an attractive price of $349 as compared to the high price of the iPhone 5, which can run you about $799 or around there. So in essence, the Nexus 4 is a cheaper alternative to the iPhone 5, but it still works just as well. And guys, remember, I'm not a fanboy of either Apple nor Android. This is just the opinion as it is on paper. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I'll see you later.